Hey there, this is PJ, and this is our readings for Saturday, April 9th, 2022, as we prepare for tomorrow. Our psalm reading once again is Psalm 31, 9 through 16. Our Old Testament reading is Leviticus chapter 23, verses 1 through 8. And our New Testament reading is the Gospel of Luke, chapter 22, verses 1 through 13. Let me have you listen in as I read the scriptures to you. Psalm 31. I hate all of this silly religion, but you, God, I trust. I'm leaping and singing in the circle of your love. You saw my pain. You disarmed my tormentors. You didn't leave me in the clutches, but gave me room to breathe. Be kind to me, God. I'm in deep trouble. Deep trouble again. I've cried my eyes out. I feel hollow inside. My life leaks away, groan by groan. My years fade out in sight. My trouble has worn me out, turned my bones to powder. To my enemies, I'm a monster. I'm ridiculed by the neighbors. My friends are horrified. They cross the street to avoid me. They want to blot me from memory. Forget me like a corpse in a grave. Discard me like a broken dish in the trash. The street talk gossip has me criminally insane. Behind locked doors, they plot how to ruin me for good. Desperate, I throw myself on you. You are my God. Hour by hour, I place my days in your hand, safe from the hands out to get me. Warm me, your servant, with a smile. Save me because you love me. Don't embarrass me by not showing up. I've given you plenty of notice. Embarrass the wicked, stand them up, leave them stupidly shaking their heads as they drift down to hell. Gag those loudmouth liars who heckle me. Your follower, with jeers and cat calls. Our Old Testament reading comes from the book of Leviticus, chapter 23. God spoke to Moses. Tell the people of Israel, these are my appointed feasts, the appointed feast of God, which you are to decree as sacred assemblies. Work 6 days. The seventh day is a Sabbath, a day of total and complete rest, a sacred assembly. Don't do any work. Whenever you live, it is a Sabbath to God. These are an appointed feast of God, the sacred assemblies, which you are to announce at the time set for them. God's Passover, beginning at sundown on the 14th day of the first month. God's feast of unraised bread on the 15th day of this same month. You are to eat unraised bread for 7 days. Hold a sacred assembly on the first day. Don't do any regular work. Offer fire gifts to God for 7 days. On the seventh day, hold a sacred assembly and don't do any regular work. Our New Testament reading is the Gospel of Luke, chapter 22. The Feast of Unleavened Bread, also called Passover, drew near. The high priest and religious scholars were looking for a way to do away with Jesus, but fearful of the people. They were looking for a way to cover their tracks. That's when Satan entered Judas, the one called Iscariot. He was one of the 12. Leaving the others, he conferred with the high priest and the temple guards about how he might betray Jesus to them. They couldn't believe their good luck and agreed to pay him well. He gave them his word and started looking for a way to betray Jesus, but out of the sight of the crowd. The day of unleavened bread came, the day of Passover. Lamb was butchered. Jesus sent Peter and John off, saying, "Go, prepare the Passover for us, so we can eat it together." They said, "Where do you want us to do this?" He said, "Keep your eyes open as you enter the city. A man carrying a water jug will meet you. Follow him home. Then speak with the owner of the house. The teacher wants to know, where is the guest room where I can eat the Passover meal with my disciples?" He will show you a spacious second-story room, swept and ready. Prepare the meal there. They left and found everything just as he told them, and prepared the Passover meal. And here ends our readings for the day.